everyone, welcome back to my channel, Resin, Coffee, and Friends. Today I got a Temu delivery, and so I got it's resin glow in the dark colors, and so I'm going to try them out on my axolotl. I love making her. Sometimes I make him or her, sometimes I make it her. I'm going to do the glow in the dark green and the glow in the dark yellow by Let's Resin. And when I'm done with that, I got this, which is it's a dream catcher. So I want to do it in this violet, red, and yellow, I think. I'm going to try and do it similar to a bloom. I'm thinking, that's my thought. And then I got these molds in today, and I was thinking about doing them. So from there, I think I'm just going to paint the inside of this a little bit, because I want the spine in the back to glow, and I also want to highlight his eyes and feet. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I need to get my brush. Let's see if this one will work. I don't know. We'll try and see. Nope, not opened. Let's get an opener here. You can hear my bubbler, my vacuum chamber, the bubbling. I've got that going. And there we go. I think I want to just spill it. I think I want to just do this down the spine. Let's see if I can get it in there. I don't know if that's going to work. Getting it down in there or not. Oh, there it goes. Okay. And let's see, I wanted to do a little bit in his eyes. I kind of thought that would be kind of cool. Let's see if I can get some down in here. In his gills. Yes, that's what they're called. I'm not sure. But I'm gonna try. Put it down in there. Got 3. Let's put it up here. Okay. I've got some red showing up here. In my I know you guys can't see. I'm sorry. Sorry. My mistake. I couldn't see, and I was pulling it away so I could see, but then you couldn't. So that was a waste of time for you. I'm sorry. I think I'm going to paint the tips of the feet red, because I want to pour it in the green, or glow in the dark yellow is what I'm trying to say. Sorry. Let's see. Put a little bit in there. I don't know what I had on this before. just turns out so cool. One more foot. A little bit more beneath. Oh. These don't seal very well. That's not nice. Means I'll have to be very careful with that. Okay, I'm gonna get ready for my resin to be finished here in a minute. So let's put this back. Let's get this. So I have my spoon and my cup. I'm going to open this one up too. So, oh gosh. Oh, there we go. There. Okay. So I'm going to take some of this glow in the dark green. I don't know how much I need. Probably 2 scoops. Okay, so the resin worked out pretty good timing. Okay, the resin's ready. Let's see if I can. Let it sit for a few minutes while I'm doing this. Okay, I'm gonna dissolve a little bit of it with the alcohol. That's gonna be so cool. Okay, let's clean up the resin here. That's back in there so I can clean that up. Okay, so grab my resin out of here. Okay, I always like to spray it before I try to pour it because it ends up with a lot of surface bubbles that have been pulled up. Okay, so I'm gonna set that one there. And I'm gonna pour this one in here. Oh, let's see if we can get this stirred up. Get all the mica powder blended in. And then we'll give it a pour. Scrape, it's awful pale. I wonder if it'll just be transparent and glow in the dark. Well, we'll see. Okay, let's give it a go. There. Okay, let's try to go slow. Let me get that off so I can get it down in its gills a little bit. Squeeze it so I don't get bubbles in there. Got one more over here. So we'll do this side. Get it in there. Okay. See if we keep all those bubbles out. Alright. Hopefully. Oh, there was a bubble that just popped out of there. Oh, two. See there? Yeah, there's a couple that popped out of that one. Okay. So let's kind of go slow. Try to fill those up before we get down to the tail. Okay. Keep making sure that there's no bubbles in this. There we go. Okay, hopefully that'll get them. See what I get for holding it. See if I can get a little bit more out of there. It's not going to be so transparent because it's got that green tint to it. So hopefully, then when I bling it out a little bit, I think it's going to be a boy. I think he'll be a boy. So I hope everyone had a happy Mother's Day. I got a bouquet of flowers that were roses and lilies. So I enjoyed them, and now they're drying in my silica so I can enjoy them long afterwards. I don't know if I'm going to put them in a special mold for me to preserve them afterwards, but they will be pretty. Okay, I guess I need more of this. I did 2 scoops, so let's do 2 scoops again. Shh! Dog. There's 1, 2. Okay. Let's get this mixed in here. Good and mixed. I don't want any mica powder sitting on top. I'm excited to do this little dream catcher. I thought it was bigger, but you know, you gotta read all the details, all the specs for it. Okay, I think that's good. I'm gonna spray it a little bit. Okay, get those bubbles out, and then hopefully any bubbles in here will pop. I'm gonna need to mix a little bit more. Get those up while I am using this one. I think I need a lot, just maybe half a cup. Let's do it all. Okay, and again, 2 scoops of the green. mixed up. So don't forget to subscribe and like my channel if you like what you see or hear. I do my best. I'm new at this, so I'm trying. I'm showing you my mistakes, and hopefully we'll all learn together. I think I'm getting my husband hooked into it. He's ordered a bunch of his type of molds and colors for the paints and the micas, and so we'll see how that goes. Okay, let's try to fill it up. I don't want to overfill. I always overfill his feet, and then they spill out, and I have this big mess to clean up on the outside of the mold. Get a little bit in there. Let's try this one. A little bit in here. A little bit on this foot. And then dome it a little bit. See how that works. Squeeze these out. Oh, I saw a bubble in there. It's right there. Let's see. Oops. See if I can get something down inside that. Poke it out. Maybe. Maybe this. Hopefully it's not too bad. Get that down in there so that we can get some of it picked out. Oh, I think I got it out of there. I hope. Let's do this side. Get the one little, oh yeah, there's a bubble right there. See, it doesn't want to come out either. Did I spill? Oh, I didn't spill it. Okay, so I'm going to take a torch, I believe, and see if I can get some of those bubbles out. In the meantime, they're going to be rising up to the top, and we'll hopefully get them one way or the other. So let's see here. Okay. Clean this up. Let's see here. I've got I'm just gonna spritz it and hope. And hope. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do while I have this, I'm gonna move this to the side. I put everything else, paper towel underneath it, and of course the big one that's gonna be the fullest. Nope. Okay. There. Move that to the side. Just want those gills not to have any bubbles. Doesn't look like anything spilled over. Nope. Okay. So I think I need a green glow-in-the-dark spider. So let's see what we can do with this. Doesn't take too much, I'm sure. Let me see. See if I can get it down inside this little legs and his little, I need my dotting tool. Here we go. Here. Get it down in there. Because resin likes to go where resin has been, so I can just draw little bits down like this, and hopefully it'll go down and give me a glow-in-the-dark spider. We'll see. Okay, I need to get a little bit more, but I think I'm just gonna do like this. Oh, made a mistake there. It's a Friday night and I am so tired. A busy day today at school. Busy, busy day. But got through it. Now we're into the weekend. Just gonna enjoy my time off. My husband mentioned that we're gonna celebrate our 36th wedding anniversary. He's gonna take me out to dinner either tonight or maybe tomorrow night. I'm excited. That'll be nice. We don't go very often. We usually go bowling on Friday nights, but our league nights are over. So we got it all in there. Okay, maybe a little bit more in the center. You know what'd probably be really cool is when it got cured and it's all done, put a little violin on the back in glow-in-the-dark red. Okay, now what do we need? Do we need that's a bee, I believe. I don't know what kind of beetle that is, but I think it's a beetle, so we'll do a beetle. Get this in here, around that little thing. Come on, you gotta coax it down there just a little bit. There it goes. Once it gets down in there, it's good as gold. Just needs time to spread a little bit. There's a little bubble there and a little bubble there I can see. Oh, got some bubbles here too. I'm so nervous to put it in any more than a drop at a time, because I just don't want it to overflow. They're so tiny, their legs and bodies and stuff. Put a little bit more in this one, I guess. I'll know after today how much I can put in there. Oop. Oh. Okay. I don't want to do a ladybug. I just have a little bit more. Oh, this one's coming over the top here a little bit. There. That's the only, that's the only place I see it. Okay, so I guess I'll do a moth or a butterfly, whichever you prefer to call it. Okay, let's get this around here, and down into those little curly cues for his antennas. I don't know, I might be really sorry I'm doing this one. Okay. Might as well do a fly. I still am gonna have leftover. I guess I'll just do this whole thing. See where that leaves us. Wow, it dumped in there really fast. Now I've got, I think that's full enough and domed. Let's see, do an ant. Pretend it's a fire ant, I guess. Get it in those legs, up in those antennas. I almost said antennae. When I was a kid, that's what I'd call them. Far from that now. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that one's too full. Got it over its legs. I just don't want a mess all over my mold that I have to clean up. Looks like it might be okay. Let's see here. And it went down into the little ant legs, just like I wanted. See, little bubbles here and there. I'm gonna get out. Hopefully they'll come to the surface. There's some bubbles on the side of this. I'm gonna have to use my torch again. There we go. Get it down there so it'll move around a little bit. There. And there's the ladybug. So let's do the ladybug. Or I guess it's a ladybug. That's what I'm thinking anyway. I'm hoping. There, look at that mess. That's what I just didn't want. Get over to that other side there. Okay. Maybe that'll work. Just have to move it around a little bit. Come on. I think there might be enough space now to dome it a little bit. I know it's gonna go over. I just know it. Their hands are so tiny. It's hard to get them in there, and then when you can, you overflow it. But I love this mold. Okay, well, got it. Little bit of a mess, but not much. Okay, so let's see if I can get this out. Yeah, okay. All right, so gonna, oops, forgot. I was gonna leave that on the paper towel, just like this one. And this one, I want to try. Oh, oh, spilled. Didn't spill it, but tipped it. See if I can get this over here out of the way. Okay, good. Here. Okay, so I need a different cup. So I didn't want to do this one glow in the dark. So hopefully it's warm enough. No, it doesn't feel very warm yet. It feels like I've been talking forever. Okay, I need 3 Dixie cups, or paper cups. I'll divide it into 3 parts. There's 1. 2. Short one. And here comes 3. I wonder if that's going to be enough to fill it. It seems small and shallow, so let's see. You see, you can't see what I'm doing even. Sorry. I'm just filling these up. Okay. All of that in there so I don't waste any. Okay. I'll put it in this one. Okay. A little quick cleanup here. Give those a little spray. And then I'll give them a torch when we are done here. These not opened. So let's see. I've got 3 tacks in here. Here's 1. There's 2. 3. Okay, so I'm gonna just take the top of this and poke it down in there so we can open it. I tried cutting, but I cut them so large that I just don't want it to be that size. Well, I guess that worked because we're dripping down my fingers. Okay, let's do 1, 2, 3 drops there. And that's the violet. This is the red. Different pin. This one's the red. Let's get that one down in there. go. Oh, okay, pull it out easy, easy. Okay, there you go. Oh, made a mess all over. I guess that's what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that was more of a squirt than a. And this is an older one I have. It's already opened, I think. The yellow. Let's see. Yeah, see how I cut that? Awful. So, try this. Whoa. See if we can get one. It's kind of thick. Wasn't thick like this before, I don't think. Give it a shake. Let's see here. Oh, there it comes. Got a bunch of yellow. Okay, well, it's going to be a lot of yellow in there. Sticky. Sticky mess. Okay, let's get this stirred up and get this poured. Let's see, here's the yellow that has a mega amount in it, as you can see. Make sure we stir the sides, scrape the stick. I don't want to put a bunch of bubbles in it, so I gotta be kind of careful. Okay, there's that one. Let's do the red. No, let's do the purple next, because that's probably the next darkest. Okay. Now this isn't turning like the dark color I wanted. Maybe we need to add some more. I think so. All right, let's see how this works. Hopefully. I know they're supposed to be kind of like you can see through when they're alcohol ink. I don't know, it just seems so sheer. I guess that'll work, I guess. Okay, let's put that one aside, let it sit for a minute. Hopefully some of the bubbles will come up to the top. And we can do this red one, see how that works. See, the red one seems to be a little more color to it. Although I did squirt it by accident, so probably squirted a lot more than I needed to. Remember to scrape the sides and scrape your stick so everything can get mixed in there really good. Okay, here we go. All right, let's see, let's get these out of the way. Okay, let's see, should we start with the feathers? Let's see, this will be real easy. Oh, okay. Let's do a purple one along with the red one. There. Okay. I have a star and a moon that I want to put in here. Put those yellows. Wonder what it would be. Oh, oh, oh. Clean that up. Always. Always, always. Oops. Okay. Just that one. Now we'll do the moon. So we'll know just to do a little. Please don't overflow again. Okay, let's see how we do with that. This one turned out a little better. Maybe? Let's see. I think that turned out better. They're domed enough, and I think I just need a drop in here. Maybe 2 drops. Okay. Now I'm gonna pour the red and the purple at the same time, I think. Let's see where it takes me. Start here. Whoops. Get in there. Get in there. Okay, let's try this one. Here. Get in there. Get in there. Put a little bit of red over here. A little purple over here. Okay, and put little red, little purple. Oh, goodness. Little red. And a little purple. I have a feeling that those are supposed to be open. Let's see. I just have a feeling that those are supposed to be left open because they're not even doing, well, at least we know there's no open spots there. Got plenty of resin in there. Let's see, I guess I can take out some, put it, I'll do one of these. No, I don't want to do that mold. I'll do these earrings here that we got. I just don't want that to, oops. There we go, close that, mess that up. Clean that up. There. Okay. Let's do a little, I only have, I've got more yellow. Let's do one of these. There. Oops. Oh, I'm way off screen there, sorry. Can't even. This is going to be a bunch of mess ups today. And I'm not very good at editing yet. There. Okay, let's try again. See if we can get that in there. scrape, scrape, nothing to waste. Okay, let's see here. We can scrape that in. Oh, perfect. Unless it overflows, then I'm just in trouble. Gotta do more cleaning. Okay, there's the red. Let's do purple and this one. Not sure what these are. There's two holes on either end. Let's try to get this one around. Let's just put a little more purple in there and see what happens. A little bit more so I have it domed. Perfect. Clean this mess up. Then I have yellow left. Oh goodness, my stomach's growling. I guess I can put it in here. It's not a very big space. Let's see here if I can coax it around. Maybe not. There. This one I think is going to have lots of bubbles. Lots and lots and lots. Okay, there's that one. Now, let's get this one. Let's do some yellow ones. I think there's more yellow in this one. Hopefully enough to do two. Let's get there. Let's get there. Get around the corner there. No. Let's try this one. Oh, maybe, oh, it looks like there's gonna be enough for both. I might, oh, I have a set. There. There's a little bit on this side. You can just kind of drizzle it and hopefully it doesn't get bubbles. Slowing down. something funny about this side. I think it's warped or something. Maybe it'll come out once the mold is done a couple of times. Okay, well, I'm gonna use the heat gun. I think I have another mold just like this one. And I think I'm just gonna dump this last little bit of yellow in it. Right here, and those. I think I can get it in there. I don't know, let's see. See, it's just a button or something, I don't know. Okay, well, that looks like that's that. Domed it up a little bit. Cleaned it up just a tad. Okay, that's the resin. Now I'm gonna take my torch and clean it up a little bit. Get some of those bubbles out. Clean this up, a little bit of cleaning. Let's see, get my spoon. I love this spoon. You can tell it's all chunked up. Okay, there's that. Let's get the torch, and I'm gonna, okay, hopefully these bubbles will come out. These out here. Like that. This. These. And the glow in the dark ones that are off too far in front of you. Here, I'm sorry. This axolotl. His feet. Bubbles out of his feet. Okay, that's it for now. Come back when I unmold everything and we'll see what we've got. All right, see you in a little bit. Okay, it's time for the unmolding. So let's start with our extras. We've got a couple of little earrings. Oh, it's just soft. Uh-oh. Hopefully it'll get harder. No bubbles. That's good. I could have domed it. I could have domed it a little better. It's been chilly here, so maybe that could be part of it. I didn't have a heat mat or anything yet. Boy, it's really soft. There's those two. Well, let's try these. I wonder if it could be the colors, the ink. These were no, these were just yellow. Goodness gracious. I don't know about this, guys. Oh, I'll have to mess with that. I hope that this one's not like that. Gosh. Oh, look how awful that is. Huh. Terrible, terrible. Let's try this one. Maybe it's no. going to say maybe it's just the way I'm taking it out, but they're just soft. Huh. Make it round, I guess, somehow. Huh. Okay. Well, let's see this one. How are these guys gonna? No, not too bad. Those are okay. Oh, perfect. A little over pour, but not as terrible as I've had in the past. I'm learning. Sometimes it's just a drop or two. Makes a difference. There's a little bubble right here. Let's see, one more. This one's a little soft. Okay, well, I've got a little bit of mold cleanup to do. Should have done that before, but not too bad. Okay, let's see how let's do this one. There's only one of those. Get that one. Oh, out. And yes, it's soft too. I wonder if it's because of the temperature in my house. It's chilly here today. So I don't have my heater on because it's May 16th. Should be hot. Let's see. Okay. Oh, this had it over. I thought I got those pretty good. This is the glow in the dark. Oh, come on. Break. Glow in the dark. Mica powder. I don't know if it's mica powder. It's just a glow in the dark colors. Patience, patience, patience. There you go. It's okay. Actually looks okay. There's that one. Let's see. Let's try. I thought this one was B because of the stripes right here. But I guess it could be whatever I want it to be. Come on. Get out of there. Oh, I did it. Okay. I sure hope these harden up because that would be really, really cool. Can't tell if they glow in the dark, but they're sure glow in the dark color. The spider I'm worried about. Let's see. So worried about the spider. Let's try. I'm gonna avoid it. Let's try the dragonfly. I love dragonflies. They have a special meaning for me. See here. I can get that out. Oh, heavens. Wonder if I left it in that curled up state, if it would look like
more like it was flying. I saw someone, they put little, the rings, you know, that you put when you connect, what are they called? Jumper rings, jump rings, for jewelry. Put them in those so it gives it a little more strength. If these don't dry up hard, I might try that next time. Let's see. Could just stick them all together and make a glow-in-the-dark blob. Let's see here. Come on, Miss Ladybug. Come on out. Makes it kind of easy for cleanup. I mean, if I need to do any trimming, which I might have to do it on this one too. Get that out of there. And I have a little bit there I need to do too. Let's see. Look at my goofy little scissors. They're both. There we go. Okay. Kind of easy to cut it when it's this pliable. Perfect. Okay. Not bad. Not great. Not bad. Okay. I guess it's the ant and the fly. There's the fly. That came out fairly easy. Should I? I'm going to cut that one. I can trim that in just a minute. Get these popped out. Also, I didn't use any mold release. I'm gonna start. I have it. I just haven't used it. I think I used it one time, and it was when I very first started, and I thought I didn't like it. But I watched a video today that's saying you should use it every time because it will extend the life of your molds. And you know, some of these molds, none that I have, but some molds can be very expensive. And oh, look at that. Oh, it's just a little body that's I can sand that down when it gets sandable, if it gets sandable. Perfect. There's a little ant, glow in the dark. Oops. Put that down. Oh, there. There you go. Okay. Got a little bit more. Oh, I need to do this one. I'm sorry. I need to clean this one up real quick while it's real soft. It's so much easier. I tried to do one with a little nail clipper, you know, the cuticle clippers, and oh, it was snapping, flying everywhere, kind of like a fingernails, you know, you snip them and they're going to snap somewhere and end up in your face or whatever. So yeah, this is much easier to do. If they harden up, that would be awesome. Oh, didn't cut it good enough. Oops, I guess I should hold it a little firmer. This piece off. These are my really messed up ones. Let's see if they work. Work a little better. Probably not. Huh. Well, this is all stretched out of shape. Put them back in. Push that back down. Cut that? No, I didn't cut that. I just need to push it in a little bit. I'm just using my dotting tool. I don't know what I'm doing. Eh, could be a lot worse, I guess. That's my motto lately. Could be a lot worse. Okay, there's a fly. Let's see here. I just don't want to do the spider. All of those little legs. See? Oh, sorry. Way off camera there, I guess. Ah! It all came out really good except for that little... There. Okay. That one came out the easiest of all of them, I think. Beetle of some kind. I don't know. I'm not a hare. There. Let's see now. Okay. Here goes. I can see a bubble right there. And maybe one in there. I don't see any others. Let's see how this goes. Get them all loosened up. Yeah, that one got a bubble right there on the end of it. coming. Here it goes. Here it goes. Just have to fiddle with it a little bit at a time. I don't want to stretch it all out of shape. I think a glow-in-the-dark spider would be pretty cool. I could probably bend it so that it stands up. That'd be kind of awesome. Okay. I think I'm gonna try that. I think I'm gonna try to bend the legs down over something. Let's see. What could I use? That won't work. Let's see. I have a little jar. If that would work. Something like that. I need a piece of plastic. I wonder if that would just work like that. It won't adhere to it. I wonder. Well, we're just gonna set that aside and see how that goes. I hope that would be so cool. Okay, let's get these out of the way. Move these over to my other station over here. I have my pouring station, my color station back behind me. I have, let's see, my finishing station, sanding station, and my work on jewelry or whatever station. I don't do a lot of jewelry, but you know, things like this, I'll do like maybe a keychain or a purse, whatever they're called, purse things. I don't know. Well, I don't know how I manage that, but this is, I don't know if you can see this. It's thick here, then here, thick there. Weird. My table's level, I checked it twice. Same thing. Wow. Okay, let's get rid of these. I'm really disappointed in that. It's all wonky. Okay, and then these. Put these over here. Make some room for my big buddy and these. I hope these are harder than the other ones. Let's get this guy out of the way for a minute. Oh, it's coming out better. A little more firm. Oh, I like that. A little bit. Here. Give it a little trim right there. Huh, I like it. There is supposed to be, nope, there is no hole, but I'll have to put a hole in to hang it. Because it's supposed to be a dream catcher. So there should be a hole in the bottom of that somewhere perfect. No bubbles. Oh, I'm happy with that. No bubbles at all. Beautiful. Okay. Star. Oh, these are my nemesis. I tried them earlier and stars just get glumpy with me. See? Just like that. clumpy. I don't know if that's a word, but I just used it. Fix it a little bit. Huh. Okay, not too bad. Moon and the stars. See if I can get this out. I think it's just this piece in the molds. Give me fits. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's no lumpy side to the moon that we can see. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Do you think I'm doing okay with these? I just don't like talking so much. I would like to just show how I'm doing things, and I don't know, just feel weird, you know, talking to myself. And I know you guys are listening out there, but you know what? I think I'm gonna wait taking this one out. It's still soft, and there's so many little things in there. I'm gonna wait till later. This one. Take that one out. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for both of those until later. So I'll show you the finished product later. Okay, see how he does. Go. I did have a little bit of over spill over, I guess. Over pour. I did this with I painted the yellow, and I wanted them to have the yellow spine glow in the dark a different color. I don't know if it'll work. We'll see. Here it comes. This is always the hardest part. Down here, and then by the head where his gills are. Let's see. Come on. Oh, there's a little bit of overpour on that. Let's get this done here. Down here. I don't want to tear my mold because I tore one yesterday that I was just practicing on, and it just ripped. Ruined the whole thing. You know, that's still soft, the tail. Ooh! Woo! Didn't tear it. And I didn't ruin that piece. Let's get the gills now. Here. Okay, I'm concentrating, sorry. Oh, come on. Come on. This is really sharp this time. Gosh, I just don't want to tear it. Here it comes. Here it comes. I think I want to try to put some alcohol down in there. Maybe that'll help me get it a little bit should have used soapy water or something, just plain water. I just made it slippery for me. This is taking so long. Okay, got it loosened up around his face. Uh-oh, I crunched his foot up. I think I see. Oh, it worked there. Okay, okay, halfway there. Come on, come on. Halfway. Come on, don't really. I don't know, I'm talking to my molds now, guys. Oh. Oh, there's no bubbles in there. I've got one little spot right there in his back, but everything else looks pretty good. Just a little, maybe a little sanding or trimming. Let's see if I can do it with these. Just a little. Nope. Okay, so I think I'm gonna wait a little while. Those turned out so good. You see that? I have the yellow colors in here, yellows on his feet, and a little bit of yellow down his back. I did yellow on his eyes too, but I don't think you can see that so much. But maybe it'll have like a different effect at night when it's glowing. I'll have to look and see tonight. When it's dark, I'll come back and take pictures of it. Well, what do you think? My little axolotl. It's my fourth one. Ring, 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 ring. Okay, and we'll come back later and check out these. I'm just afraid that if I take them out now, I'm just too anxious. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna walk away. They'll be harder later, and they're so intricate there. Yeah, okay, so we'll be back later to unmold these. All right, see you in a few.